Pokebowls. Hi, I'm Hunter, a licensed Pokeologist and an expert in the field. Now, Pokebowls, one of my staple meals and one of my addictions that almost got me super sick from eating too much of them. Now, what is a Pokeball, you may ask? Yeah, I got the answer for you. It is a hot steaming bed of rice laid out deliciously with some cube fish and marinated in some sauce and spices. Now, having Pokeballs growing up in Hawaii, being from Hawaii, was the magnum opus of like all Hawaiian food, all local food. You know, you go to a supermarket, not like any other place. In Hawaii, there's straight up a fish section laid out of different poke. Alright, so we had everything laid out for the poke. The problem that I want to talk about today is we're going to talk about how the mainland does poke, as I like to deem them, the Pokebowls. The Pokebowls. Now, the reason why I'm deeming them the Pokebowls is because that's how they say poke. Now, what's the difference between both of these Pokebowls? Well, here, I'll show an example. Here's example A. Alright? It's a Pokeball from Foodland. Okay? Now, here's example B. I don't know where the fuck this one's from, but you can tell it's not like Foodlands. As you can tell, that's all rubber right there. I'm not here to slander any type of business or any type of like establishment that makes Hawaiian Pokeballs, quote unquote Hawaiian Pokeballs, in the mainland. I just want to enlighten people to show them how to do it right. Because ever since I moved to California, I have yet to find a good poke spot other than this one place in Sausalito called Gilligan's Poke Shop. Shout out to Gilligan's Poke Shop. Shout out Brother Zane. He really do pull them good. If we just look up Foodland Pokeballs. Right here, Foodland Pokeballs. This is the standard. If you're from Hawaii, or if you've ever been to Hawaii, you 100% went into a Foodland. This is a standard for Pokeballs right here. Look at this. It's my profile picture. But it's also the standard. I don't see any rice on top of the poke. The rice is completely covered. Okay, that's a good sign with a Pokeball. Look at the fish. The fish is purely sauced up. It's marinated. It's perfect. The garnish on top, tobiko and green onion. That's a good fucking Pokeball. That's a standard Pokeball. Now, let's go look at some of these Pokeballs right now. Let's go look at some of these Pokeballs. I'm just gonna search up Pokeball because since I'm in Cali, it's probably gonna show me some, Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now, let's talk about it. What's the differences here, bro? We'll just look at this photo. Look at this photo. Look at this photo. So, first off, I can see the rice. The rice is right there. The rice. Oh shit. The rice is right there. I see the rice. It shouldn't be there. I shouldn't be able to see that rice. I don't want to see that. Now another problem. They get edamame on top. Persian cucumber, avocado. And I don't know what's going on with the seafood salad. But it seems like everybody here in the mainland think that seafood salad is just the go-to thing with the poke. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, brothers and sisters in Hawaii. How much do you like seafood salad? Growing up, I didn't. It's okay, but it's not like I need that with my poke kind of thing, And I've never really met anybody that's like, oh shit, I need that with my poke. Anyway, too. So, I'm wondering, like, when we scroll through these pictures, you're gonna see a abundant of seafood salad. It's crazy how much that they like combine the two together. But look at that, no sauce on top of the fish. The thing look Thing looks sad. The fish looks depressed. It's dead already, but it wants to go again. You know, it wants to take himself out again. Oh, like this one. Like this one. What is that? It looked like they get two different kind of... Yeah, it looks like it has salmon and the ahi on top. And the seafood salad. The seafood salad. You see it? It's right there. The seafood salad. I'm telling you, you're going to see seafood salad in all of these. Or most of all of them. So here, we got imitation crab. We got mango again. Mango, avocado. Look like cucumber over there. Yeah. And then the seafood salad. And no sauce, though. No sauce. It's like somebody just came up, cummed on top of my bowl, left, said, that's alright. That's alright. That's all the sauce you need. Since this is a Hawaiian staple food, I want to bring up a Hawaii legend to show you how good Pokebowls are. Now, I don't know his actual diet, or if he did slam this a lot, but for sure he ate a lot. Brada is. You think that Brada got that big because of these? Because of these? Hell no. Fuck that. He ate this. He ate this. 100%. Brada ate like 5 pounds of poke every day. Eddie would not go for this. What is this? What is this? What am I looking at? Okay, hold on. We gotta visit the site. We gotta investigate a little bit. The happy pair. But I'm not that happy right now. What the fuck is that? A vibrant Caribbean-inspired Pokeball, combining various textures and flavors for a healthy, delicious meal with a base brown rice of quinoa, fresh vegetables, and protein-packed tempeh or tofu. This bowl is excellent choice for nutritious meals. I got no words. I'm speechless. No, we're getting out of the happy pair. That made me want depressed pumpkin. Easy Pokeball recipe. Green onion. Okay? Green onion, sweet onion, or any kind of onion that's white or yellow, you know, but I like to use sweet. Sesame seed oil, sriracha, mayonnaise. You can put a little paprika in there. And tobiko, the fish eggs, if you can find them. If you can't find them, it's okay. You just dice up the onions, cut up your green onions, pour that inside. Dice up your poke, any kind of fish, salmon, ahi, albacore, stuff like that you can't really get really good inside mainland. You put that inside the bowl, mix it all together. Sriracha, mayonnaise, sesame seed, oil. Mix that all together. You're basically done at that point. You got spicy ahi poke right there. You can add the tobiko if you want. But that's just the easiest way. Hawaiian Electric. A fucking electric company in Hawaii has their own recipes right here. Boom. You get your poke recipes from a Hawaiian Electric company right here. And they have everything. This is good recipes. These are good recipes that people just overshadow because they get flooded with all these other like, hi, my name is Karen from Wichita, and I'm making this poke recipe that I think will go really great. First off, you gotta start with the carrots. Shut up! No, I do not want carrots in the poke, bro. Stop misinformationing my fucking favorite food. Okay, the magnum opus of Hawaiian food cannot be trashed or tread upon every time. I'm sick of it. Since Foodland is like the staple, the bar for Pokebowls, right? Look. Guys, they get recipes on their site. Not all mainland Pokebowls is like this. You know, some of them follow the golden rule, the standard rule. And with that, I gotta say, let me put you guys on. If you guys are in California, mostly in NorCal, because NorCal apparently has no abundance of, oh sorry, I dropped my slipper mic. No abundance of good Pokebowls. But if you're in NorCal, you struggling, you fiending for some poke, like it's some drug, like you're a chronic asking for the next cigarette, I got a place for you. It's in Sausalito. Shout out to Gilligan's Poke Shop. Here, this right here, this Holly guy right here, Brother Zane, spent a lot of time in Hawaii. And I can tell you right now, look at the poke. Look at it. The way I went to the back over there and I saw the case that he had laid out, and I saw the fish laid out like Funan, I saw the fish laid out like Tamura's, made me almost tear, bro. It made me almost cry. Because we found real poke. From a person that does it right. Now, I'm pretty sure Brada is not from Hawaii, but he spent a lot of time in Hawaii. He respected the culture. And you could tell that he respected it because look at the fucking poke. Look at the case. It's just like back home. He got limu. He got limu poke. This Brada's killer. So shout out to Gilligan's Poke Shop. And shout out to Brada Zane. He doesn't understand how much he made my day. When we arrived there and I saw this nice cube fish with sauce and seasoning on top, and it looked like something that we would have made at a party with aku, you know? Oh, wrong way. As a conclusion, don't buy poke from these Pokeball places that claim to be quote-unquote Hawaiian actual Pokebowls. Actually do like some research, find some good poke spots, or make your own recipes. It's not that hard. There's recipes laid out everywhere. You do not have to make a poke bowl. You can make a poke bowl. And you don't have to eat these poke salads, bro. Just treat yourself, you know? And this is not just a thing for like food in general. If you love the poke bowls, it's fine. You can love the poke bowls. You can love your salads. Just don't call them a poke bowl. It is not the same. With that being said, thank you for watching. My name is Brada Hunter, actual name Hunter, and thanks for watching. Also, reminder, this is not to degrade anybody's choice of what they eat. This is also not to bring down any businesses and how they make poke bowls. I just wanted to point out the differences between the poke bowls and the poke bowls, and show why people don't call them actual poke bowls. They're phony bowls. So with that being said, guys, have a good one. Take care, and shit. Till next time, shooties. Yes, sir.